said before to him.
As we're,
sorry.
His trial or whatever.
as we're dragging him, I'm going to say, where I come from, we would just put a cursed knife in your foot.
I forgot you had one of those.
Right. Oh man.
Oh, I
So
remembered.
good.
Wait, does
Fuck
Nevin
off,
know
Ryan.
about
You already
the
killed
cursed
one of my
knife?
characters.
Does Nevin know about the cursed knife in your foot?
No, but I don't think any of you guys know because I don't know if I really talked about it.
Yeah, no, you just talked. Yeah,
You just told us like backstory one, like our first session.
Which cell were we putting him in with Grizzla?
Do it.
no,
yeah,
he probably should be next. Grizzla might kill him.
And the problem with that is,
She's hard. Oh, I know, because we want to string him up. Like the townspeople should get there.
All right, can we at least have them
they're-
switch cells? Because I feel like he needs the smaller cell.
Only gets a 4x4. It's like a
Grizzla moves. Was it? We'll just say Grizzla was in this other cell to begin with.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Grizzly, you've been promoted.
You've been promoted to slightly bigger. I think it's like maybe half a square bigger.
You've been promoted to slightly less scummy prisoner.
I mean, by comparison, she's not nearly as bad as him.
Yeah, if anything, I
After
say
the
we should let her go with her
bars.
warning.
Sling shut. Harbin just kind of sits in the corner crying on the bed. Everything was going
Shut
so good until you showed up.
First off,
Fucking Scooby.
as
Meddling
he
kids.
says that, I'm gonna say, first off, going well, not good. Secondly,
I can't even think straight. How do you think I'm gonna speak proper common?
proper common.
So
Can I eat him?
Of a job.
What did you say, Tybalt?
So Landry, now that you're out of job, you want to go get some drinks?
Well, I still have charge with upkeeping the library, but maybe tonight I can swing by the tavern for some drinks.
I'd actually like to look at the library, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I guess also, like, is there any, did Harbin have any notes or, like, letters that he kept or
So we should-
memos?
So we should search his office and then the rest of the building to see if there's anything, clues,
Yep.
ties to the red bands, whatever.
Anything that would help us find the Cragmaw Castle, too, would be helpful.
Hmm.
I don't know if you would know anything about that, but anything that would give us, because right now we're kind of flying blind. We just know it's north and in a forest.
Well, weren't the orcs north and in a forest?
The Norks. The
Norks.
Norks!
The orcs. The Norks.
I like that.
The northern orcs. The orcs were sighted to the east.
Yeah.
I still feel like we should deal with those orcs.
Yes.
We just don't know anything about it, though. Like, it just said...
Well, while we don't know anything about it, maybe we
Yeah,
go.
we can
deal
find
with some
out.
orcs and like send out a few feelers. Like maybe have Landrin look around. Sildar could stay in.
I think there's some
town,
places in town we haven't been. It might be worth poking around.
Did we get our money
Awesome.
from what's his nuts, or was that after?
Oh, we have not gone to the general.
Yeah,
thing.
and there's also like a shrine to Tamora here that could also eventually be useful.
Who the hell is
I gotta-
Tamora?
We also need to have.
Goddess
luck.
of luck. Yep.
Yeah.
We also technically need to have a time for like our downtime to happen. Like
Yeah.
actually. So
I don't need luck. I was born with skill.
you were born with scales,
Oh,
not skill.
shit.
Same thing.
All right, so searching around the room, you see that Harbin maybe was a aspiring artist. You see very poorly made kind of charcoal drawings made of like dragons and swords and different mountains. They're all look like a child had made them. Kind of that looks like what the work he was doing around his desk.
It's like doodling.
Just doodling around.
He just sits there doodling all day. I put in a full 8 hours of work today.
He is the
Look at my
worst.
macaroni art.
The worst villain. Oh my god.
Like, at this
Hidden
rate, is he
kind
even
of-
a fucking villain?
I wouldn't say. Okay, I'm just gonna go out of character for a second as a DM. I wouldn't say he's a villain per se.
I'd say he's
But
a
anyways.
bitch.
We need to take our frustrations out on someone.
You did find a small lockbox that had quite a bit of coin in it, probably at least 50 gold pieces. No notice of what it was from, but you can only imagine most likely from maybe some cut he was getting from the red brands of the tax that they had put upon the town folk.
Maybe this should go back to. I wonder if we should take this and talk to Sildar about what we should do with it.
I have no opinion because I'm technically not in the room anymore.
I found a cat in the office area I'm playing with.
All right. Well, So I guess Nevin. So we found this gold. Seems likely that this was probably largely extorted from the townspeople. I wonder if we could find a way to distribute it back.
Gambling.
There's no way of telling who it all actually came from.
Yeah.
We could use it to throw a festival to celebrate the defeat of the Red Brands.
Oh, that's a good idea. And we've already taken care of the Red Brands problem. So it's just as long as it finds I feel a little uncomfortable taking this money, like wholesale, I guess.
Yeah, that's a way that we could give it back to the community, and or perhaps use it to rebuild the tavern that was burnt down.
That's not a bad idea. Also, maybe under new ownership.
Or we can make really cool hats with it.
All right, Drew.
That's actually a good idea.
Put a socket in.
It's not wrong.
All right.
My hat is gonna say DRP for droop.
Okay, that's canon. It's derp. Is this?
I feel like he's smart enough to.
Yeah, but
I feel
he's
like smart
yeah. I
enough
mean,
to
he's
spell his
fucking
own name
rolled.
right.
Yeah.
He's got an 18 for intelligence. Like he's
Well,
an
I mean,
obscurely.
Goblin they don't even have a written.
Oh,
like,
okay. I guess that
language.
makes sense. But yeah, I
know
guess
that's
you
like
could be
real
really.
nerdy in-game stuff, but they don't have a written language really.
I guess you
right?
can be like super intelligent and not know how to write. I
They
feel like
don't.
in real life, there's people who are like that.
They reuse like the dwarven script and like if I recall correctly.
Oh, they reused the
It's
dwarven
just-
script. Look at me, I'm a dwarf. Oh.
Goblins are way smarter than dwarves.
Okay, I'm just you know what I'm gonna let that slide for now.
For now,
That's because it's true.
I'm gonna track that gold separately, and we can talk about what we wanna do with it. Okay. And then what's around the rest of the town hall here? Is that, I guess she mentioned a library, or was that here on Prem? Or was that...
She was leading Tybalt and
Got it.
Quinn to the library at the
Alright.
moment.
So I'll let that.
Which
I'll let that.
is, as Lanrin is leading, said, "This is my pride and joy." And you see a
Ooh.
small room, but full of shelves with hundreds of books.
Books.
Feel free to browse and borrow a few if you wish. Just make sure to check out with me at the desk, and I'll just mark down that you have possession of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave because I feel like I'm third wheeling.
I don't see why. You can read.
I can
Right,
actually read like fucking 5 languages. I am the
Yeah,
weirdest
like,
barbarian ever.
You have more languages than I do by a lot. I just have the best one.
How many languages do you have?
Me, I have 4 languages.
I also have 4 languages.
Ooh, what languages do you have?
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
Okay, those are all useless languages. I have actual legitimate languages like Common,
Like Dragon.
Draconic, Orc. You say that, but do we not have a fucking Drake?
That's true. That is actually pretty cool. Yeah.
Anyway, my languages will be very useful at some
And
point.
Undercommon,
Ryan, I'm gonna
which is actually
Ryan, I'm
useless.
going to DM when you what I want to look for in this library.
Okay.
How to pick up chicks.
And while he's Oh, Nevin, you also entered the library. If you'd like to search for a book on anything particular, just write it to me.
Actually, you know what? Well, I wouldn't have known that we went over there, but
Oh, like you mean like write it to you, and like you're
Yeah.
okay. Hold on a second. Let me find you, Sir Poopenthaw.
It may not be what you're exactly looking for, but maybe similar. We'll find out.
Message.
Well, I'm only writing mine because mine's like backstory related.
Oh, okay.
I'm not just gonna say it out loud. That's no fun.
I was just gonna look for general information on the area. See if maybe we can find some clues or hints as to where this castle is.
Ooh. Go ahead and
I'd like
roll
to-
investigation for me.
Me or Nevin?
That was for Nevin.
Okay.
For you, you can roll investigation too if you'd like.
Cool. Ooh, when did I get a +3? I'm balling out here. Fuck. I got a 1.
A 1.
I
Only
sent
has
you.
some-
I sent you a
only got
message.
some guidance.
Oh, dude, are you giving me guidance?
No, I can't. I'm not in the same room, but you know.
That's true. You can't. Yeah. If only somebody was guiding me.
Would you
It's
like?
always here.
Would you like me to hold your hand?
Nevin, what did you roll for
16.
16?
Oh, are we supposed
I
to be
technically
rolling
rolled-
something?
I technically rolled a 4. If that helps.
A 4, but you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening when you said what we're supposed to roll. This is for looking for a book or something.
I read what you wrote me. Don't even worry about rolling investigation.
Okay.
I'll figure something out for that. Maybe we'll find a book later.
Okay.
That was a very interesting one.
It's going to turn into a really bad thing. It's good at low right now, but later it's going to be a huge problem.
That might be something that you have to investigate in a larger library.
Okay. Hi, Whittles. Meow. 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 Meow.
I'm just writing Nevin, and then I'm going to write
Meow.
Tybalt, and then we will continue. If there's anything else you guys would like to do while I'm writing them, just let me know.
I guess I would want to know. I would like to look for something about having to do with Wave Echo Cave, but I mean, like, all we found multiple information sources, and they've all said kind of the same thing.
Are you saying this out loud to the party or out of RP right now?
No, that's what I would be saying in my own head. Like,
Oh.
if your guys are in the library, like,
can
I
you-
just don't know.
Can
I
you
can't
say it
imagine
out loud
there's-
anyways, just for my own RP
Yes.
sakes?
I will say it out loud. I would like
Thank
to know more about Wave Echo Cave if there's any books in there related to that while you guys are looking around.
Redbeard. All I know is that it's a cave with waves and that cause echoes.
Right, but if there was a book that said more than that thing you said, that could be helpful.
This is literally my thing now. Like every single time that you guys ask a question about Wave Echo Cave, I'm going to reiterate this as like
You're
a
frustrating
intelligent
Yoda.
fact.
It's like
frustrating Yoda.
it's
So
like-
he's like Yoda.
So I was
Echo
actually
is like wave, except wave is like echo. It's like what's up?
so I actually read up finally on like the lore of because I didn't read up on the lore of the lizard folks, and actually how I've been playing them is pretty much correct. Like
Yeah.
they will like they work with their party is like really well because they're all about maintaining their life and having a party is good. But once you die, I basically just want to eat you because now you're useless. You know what I mean? And like that everything is matter of fact. It's not like
Sure.
sarcastic or whatever. It's like fire is
I think-
hot, water is water.
But there's also a wisdom
Water's not
there,
wet.
right? As
Yeah.
like a race.
Oh,
of
no,
people
they're
that have
very
existed
smart.
Since they're
They're
like, since
extremely smart
before
just without
Faerun was a
a.
thing.
They're extremely smart just without emotion. So I think I could think of as like Spock, I guess, like that race of people.
Yeah, it's like, but it's more of it like a savage Spock,
Yes,
right? 'Cause
very
it's- Yeah,
savage.
no, totally. I see
It's-
that.
It's very baseline, like
Spock's pretty savage.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if Spock was a barbarian.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. I guess like if you think about it though, on the bare minimum thing, like it just makes sense. Like preserve what keeps you alive, and what everything else doesn't really matter.
I wrote you, Chris,
Ooh,
and now I
Dungeon
wrote-
Daddy wrote me.
Ah, man.
I also
Time to-
wrote Nevin.
I could do
And-
that. I got to look into it because I can't remember what kind of armor it works best with. I think
Is there a map of the area
Yeah,
somewhere?
I can I can just pop it up on the screen real quick, and I can also send one to you if you'd like as well.
I just thought of something that I want to DM you about.
Yep, go ahead. And I wrote you as well, Tybalt.
What's up?
I guess that's valid.
Yeah, I know you were probably expecting something cooler, but that's the answer that I would give.
I got exactly what I expected.
What did you expect?
Nothing.
Oh, okay, that builds character.
When you roll a 1, you don't really expect anything.
Whenever
Evan,
I
would you
roll
like me
a
to
1,
send you this map that I'm showing right now on Owlbear.
I'm sorry.
Would you like me to send you the map that I'm showing in Owlbear right now?
Sure. Do we have a map? Like the party have a map?
You guys do have this map that I'm gonna send you is a map that you do have.
Okay. That could be useful.
I'm doing this out of RP because I'm not serious, Ryan, but I'd like to find a book about Don John.
All right.
No.
So this is to the part. Whoever's around right now. You guys said you're looking for orcs to the north.
So, so I think Tybalt brought that up, and there was a posting outside of the town hall indicating that orcs were seen to the east. I think specifically in the Wyvern Tor area. So I guess we should look at that map.
Fuck yeah.
And that Harbin, who is now in jail, was offering a bounty for taking care of them.
Oops.
No, well, maybe Sildar will pay us to take care of them.
But when we asked around town, no one seemed to mention them as a problem. So I would want to go ask around as well.
See if
The
they're
red brands
actually
were clearly the problem, right? Like that, then they are done. So
Let's do 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's go to the general town, like the
Yep.
general shop, get our bounty for the scarf, like the red brand things, and ask them if they think the orcs are
Yeah.
a problem.
There was also there was also some discussion of a banshee when we were in the bar the first night.
Right, the banshee.
But that's I did not hear much about that. And there was also a discussion about undead in the mines, which is why the miners were kind of out of work at the moment. So there's a few different kind of breadcrumbs there of like, I don't know if that gets us to Cragmaw Castle, but like,
Did you
You
say
know, I'm certainly-
breadcrumbs? Because I'm hungry.
you're
I
always
have to
hungry,
make-
Win.
I have to make breadcrumbs later.
Valid.
Didn't we just eat breakfast before we came here?
I'm
Yes.
hungry.
I mean, he's got a strong metabolism, you know.
Takes a lot soaking up all the hits for you guys.
Let's say
Hey,
it's
I
good. It
soaked up some
helps
hits.
feeling.
Takes a lot
Helps with
to
healing.
takes a lot to burn everyone alive.
That's true.
Yeah, it's what is it, entropy or whatever?
It gets hot.
So
gotta
hot,
work up
I
a
will
sweat.
take off all my clothes. Joke's on you.
So
I'm not wearing any clothing.
So are we heading to this general store?
Yas, queen. I mean, yes.
Okay.
I would say so. Yes.
Is there anything else? I mean, I don't really want to like pour over the town hall here, but if there's any, I don't know in the other rooms, but
I would say I would kind of like to at least check them out, like
Yeah,
this
just
room
peek
and
in there.
others up here. Yeah, see if there's anything that
It's
might
like
be worth looking at.
it's like a storeroom and a meeting room.
Yeah, almost like a town, almost even a courtroom.
Sure.
Didn't seem like it's had much use. Kind of a mess, even though Landrin says she cares much about the library. It doesn't seem like she cared too much about the town meeting hall. There's like a map of the Sword Coast there, a ledger kind of stating taxes due from different members of the town, including some you've met, like Barthen and Toblin Stonehill.
Okay.
The other seemed to be more like a small storage area, like a small kitchen.
That map
mean-
kind of looks like the Elder Scrolls map.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it
mean, we
looks
might be able to
sideways.
take that ledger and figure out like who's owed what, but that will probably take some time, and I'm not like the best at math, so
We'll let whoever the next town master is take care of that better. Who do you think will get elected?
I
as
vote-
town
else in the-
master?
I vote Droop next town master.
yeah. Is
No.
no.
Eric, we could give the gold to Sildar, and that way it's out of our hands. And he seems like a good guy. Like he's not going to.
Yep. I mean, he's the
Yeah,
closest thing to the
run off
law
with the
now in this
gold.
town, right?
Yes. So he could let him decide what to do with it. We could give him our suggestions and see where he goes with it.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Suggestion.
Also, be a test.
Sildar,
Yes.
the next town master.
I think Sildar's got bigger fish to fry.
I
but
think
don't know, maybe not.
Sildar holds a higher position than a town master at this rate.
Look, I'm just. He did just arrest the town master,
Yeah.
but it was right after he stepped down from the role.
I think
mean,
Sildar is going to be the interim town master until.
Would you say that he's going to be the interim town daddy?
Oh my god.
I
No.
would not say that.
Oh, damn it.
I absolutely did not say that.
All right. Who wants to vote win out?
Oh, come on!
Aw.
He already voted himself out. That's all we needed. Self, a self vote.
I'd be like, good luck finding another, and then like as I'm leaving, somebody else joins. What are you guys doing?
No, just Droop just takes your place.
That's true.
I can update my notes on Grisla and Harbin as in jail.
So, Tibble, were you able to find anything?
Not what I was looking for. No.
I definitely understand that. I've
Did
spent
you find anything?
many hours, days even, poring over books to find nothing. I was able to find a little bit of information. There's tale of a castle in the southern edge of the Neverwinter Woods. It's fallen to an orcish horde, but that was about a century ago, so I don't know if that plays any.
Are we in the corner of the Neverwinter Forest?
We are south of the Neverwinter Forest.
The castle slash mansion we were just at was raided by orcs. Is it the same one?
No, the DM, correct me if I'm wrong, but the castle that I found out about is actually up in the woods. We are south of the woods in a different town. So we'd
You're
have to
correct.
go north, cross over the Triboard Trail, and then into the woods somewhere. Into the woods we go.
Yeah, you're correct. And also, the town of Fandalen was also the same orcish horde.
Oh, the same orc.
The horde didn't really discriminate. The entire area was pretty much attacked.
Hordes do what hordes do.
Yeah.
Hordes.
Not
Hordes
enough
be hoarding.
fireballs. Droop,
Alright.
do you see orcs as just bigger goblins?
Oh man.
They're stupid. And they think they're so tough, but all you gotta do is be quick and just stab them a lot, and they die.
He's not wrong.
I mean, that's pretty much what you do with anything.
That is what we do with most things, to be honest.
That is all.
Right.
That is wrong, though. Have you tried stabbing a ghost?
If
Well,
you
I mean,
use,
Yeah, you can still do that.
if you
it just
use the
takes
right
a
kind
lot
of
longer.
blade, if you use a silvered, holy blessed blade,
I use
I'll
let's
stab
not
with
have
this
this.
one.
I mean, technically you could stab a Tarrasque enough and it will die if you had the right
Well,
blade.
but it won't technically die, because they come back
It will go away.
very temporarily.
Speaking of Tarrasque, I believe one may be erupting from the ground
Oh yeah.
right now.
No, let's move on. Let's move on.
To the store.
To the store.
To the store.
Da-da-da.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Da-da-da.
All right, DM, do that magical thing where we magically teleport to the store.
You all leave the townmaster's hall and begin to head to Almar Barthen's Provisions, or just Barthen's Provisions as you know it.
Barthen's possessions. Wait, provisions.
He's a nice guy.
He is, yeah.
It takes you about 5 minutes of walking to get there. It was a nice little stroll to stretch your legs after Lanrin and Sildar waved to you.
Did you give?
We'll
did
be
you...
here.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask if we actually gave him the gold for the town. I was only
Mm,
half
we-
paying attention.
I'm assuming.
We did.
maybe.
But let's do that. Yeah. I will.
Treasurer, please mark this in your notes.
Yeah, I will take that back away.
Treasurer! You guys got a big party now. Okay, there we go. You all arrive at Barthen's Provisions, but Almar Barthen.
Ha! I beat you, Tybalt. Damn it!
Oh, good
Question
morning
for
to
the-
you all. Yes, for me?
Yeah, well, for the group.
Okay.
Do we pick up any art? Well, I guess more question for Barrick, who's the bag holder, basically. Do we pick up any kind of relics or artifacts or anything while we're in the?
So here's what we got.
The longsword that Baz has, I would say would technically be kind of a artifact-esque item.
And also
There's
the chain
the
shirt.
elven chain thing.
Oh, the
yeah.
elven chain.
Does your chain hang low? Does it wobble to the flow?
Yeah, I think aside from the assorted gems, but those wouldn't really count as artifacts. So I don't think we came away with too much artifact wise.
I was just curious because that's something I can identify the value of stuff over
Okay.
a certain age.
That could be
so-
useful. Yeah. Well, let me gather that stuff up. I have a list of things that I think, but I think Ryan already gave me the value for most of it.
Yeah, I don't think I gave the value for the blade or the chain, and I think that
But as for the gems, you gave me like I think.
Yeah, the gems I should have given you the value, but that doesn't mean it can't be negotiated.
We have a platinum ring. We have some rough cut garnets. And then I wrote down one other thing that I didn't add to my sheet. Okay, apparently this is what was in Glassstaff's room, but I have that in my DMs. I'll add that. Oh, and there was an eye patch with semi-precious stones,
Ooh.
which is pretty
Fancy.
cool.
Droop's like,
Got the eye patch.
Less the stones.
I don't
At
want
least
those
Droop's
stupid
only.
shiny
least he's-
stones.
At least he's asking for the eye patch, not the stones. Not all goblins want all shiny things. He just wants blood.
Blood is kind of shiny, though.
And the
when
red
it's
light.
wet.
True.
Kind of black when it's burnt, but aren't most things are?
on how burnt. Sometimes it becomes white.